Do you notice that some of the most successful people in the world that has impacted, changed other people's lives once had a mentor or currently has a mentor? I believe that God has set all of us in this world to make a change and truly impact other people's lives. I don't believe that there's a such thing named self-made millionaire or self-made billionaire. I believe that some way, somehow, someone has came into their life and impacted it in such an amazing way and has helped their business or has helped their life become as successful as it is. Today, we're going to be talking about how having a mentor is so important and how it can truly change the trajectory of your life. What exactly is a mentor and what is mentorship? So a mentor is someone, I would like to say, is someone who guides you, advises, and supports you as you navigate your career. I remember in the beginning of my entrepreneurship, I would literally pray to God for a mentor because I didn't want to do it alone. A lot of mistakes I wanted to avoid by having a mentor there to lead and guide me. And I can truly say that God has answered that prayer. I believe that we all need a mentor at one point in our life to really just help us and guide us, especially in our career, because when you are navigating that journey in career, there are so many journeys and so many paths and so many things that you go through, and it feels really good and it's really helpful to have someone there by your side. So now we are going to get into the 3 reasons why having a mentor is so important. So number 1, mentors provide guidance. I believe that when you have a mentor and they're providing guidance, they definitely help you how to navigate a specific path, especially in your career. For example, a mentor may advise you to focus on nurturing relationships, networking, getting to know other people instead of just solely focusing on a skill and trying to do it yourself. A mentor is going to be very successful at, getting you to believe what they say, because if you're picking the right mentor, you are going to notice that they are accessible as you, or they are successful as who you want to be, your future self. Never get a mentor that is not successful and does not align with the goals that you want to accomplish in your life. Always choose a mentor that sparks inspiration, especially when it comes to your career, who has already been through the things that you have went through, because you guys are going to be aligned and they're going to provide guidance on things that are actually relevant in your career. So literally, having a mentor is definitely going to lessen the amount of mistakes that you make during your journey, and it's just going to be so helpful. You're literally not going to feel like you're lost or you're confused, because God is not a God of confusion. It's going to be very helpful for you, because even the Bible says that we should have godly counsel. So having a mentor definitely provides guidance and just help you become a better person, especially when you're navigating your career. Number 2, mentors expand your network. So remember earlier, I was talking about how pick a mentor that is successful that you want to be when you are thinking about your future self, or they're just as successful as you are. Let's just say this. When you have a mentor, they can definitely expand your network because they may know way more people than you. Imagine you are 20 years old and you have a 40 or a 50-year-old mentor. They know so much more people than you. They have so many connections. You may run into a problem. They're like, hey, I noticed that you have this specific problem, and I know this person that you can network with to help solve this specific problem in your business or your career. How helpful is that? You don't have to now go through a loophole or go through the path or the journey of finding someone. Your mentor just provided that person to you, which I think is so, so helpful. Nurturing relationships, creating relationships with people that can actually help you reach your goals. Don't just create relationships with people because they're, like a cool person, they're funny, and you think you guys would be great networking partners. No, network with someone who can actually help you achieve your goals. And that's why I believe that having a mentor will definitely help you, especially when it comes to certain relationships. Your mentors say, hey, I don't think this is the right person that you should network with, or I think this is the right person to network with. You may see 10x, 20x, 30x times your sales because you decide to network with this person. So I would just begin to say mentors, they definitely expand your network. They help you attract and create relationships with people who can definitely help you along your journey, which is very important because, like I said, entrepreneurship, business, living life in general, you don't want to do it alone. God literally said that it's not good for man to be alone. So create relationships with people and make sure that, your mentor is there to help lead you and guide you with those relationships. Third reason why having a mentor is so important is because mentors help identify your blind spots. See, it is so easy, especially when you are in entrepreneurship. You can just be so busy. You don't know what to do. You're just like, oh my gosh, like, what do I do? You don't even realize that, there may be a kink in your armor, or you may not even realize that, you're having a bit of a character flaw. And I believe that when you have a mentor, they're going to be able to identify that and have that talk with you and say, hey, this is going on right now. You're having this character flaw. Maybe you're just going through the motions. You're not really paying attention to the things happening in your business. And because you're not paying attention to the things happening in your business, this is a negative result of this. This is why I think this is the most important reason why you should have a mentor is you need accountability. You need someone to be there and to basically check you and say, hey, you're doing this right. And also you're doing this wrong and how you can fix it. Because I believe there are so many people, especially in business, that they'll tell you, hey, you're doing this wrong, but they don't lead and guide you how to fix that specific problem. But having a mentor, they're gonna help you. They're gonna guide you on how to fix that specific problem. That is especially important, especially when you make mistakes in your business, because you want to fix that mistake and you want to fix it quickly. And having a mentor, they can definitely lead you and guide you on how to fix that specific thing, or how to fix that attitude or that character flaw that you are having. Now, we are going to get into the 4 ways you can look for a mentor or even attract a mentor. Number 1, look within your current network, your colleagues, your managers, or industry professionals you admire. Look at someone that you admire and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is someone that I would love to be mentored by. Number 2, join professional organizations or networking group that they're often designed to assign mentees with mentors. I recently just joined an organization, a community where, it's a perfect place for you to network. And I think this is great. I think a lot of people, they think that their mentor is just gonna come up to them and say, I see something in you, I wanna mentor you. And 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen. I believe that if you want certain things in life, you go, you do the work, and you get it. Number 3, be proactive, reach out with a clear message about why you'll value their mentorship. So sometimes you have to be bold. Sometimes you don't know somebody that knows that person, or you can't get into certain rooms, or maybe you just really don't know how to reach them, especially if they're very well known or they're just very unreachable. And sometimes you just have to be bold and you either have to send them a direct message or email them or whatever the way that you literally have to be bold and step out on faith. Step out on faith and reach out to that person. Just say, hey, I would really value your mentorship. And I really need to know if you would say yes or no, if you will accept the invitation. So those were 3 reasons. I said 4, but it's 3 reasons why finding ways to actually get a mentor. So remember, guys, having a mentor is very important. I will never, ever, ever encourage you guys to do this entrepreneur, be a business owner alone. I definitely think that everyone needs a mentor. I'm not saying in the beginning of your entrepreneurship journey, you must have a mentor. But what I am saying along the journey, whether you're 5 years in the game, 1 year in the game, 1 month in the game, 10 years, 20 years, it's always good to have at least one mentor that has given you advice and lead and guide you in some type of way. I hope that you guys love this video. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.